I've collected martial art books for over 30 years now, and one of my pet peeves is when I open a Taekwondo book and it starts off over 2,000 years ago. Though I do believe that Hwarang warriors, as well as the three kingdoms of Korea, Baekje, Goryeo, and Silla, all existed, they have nothing to do with modern-day Korean martial arts. Though most people believe Taekwondo started April 11th, 1955, we have to go back to 1910 when Japan first occupied Korea. It was at this time that you began seeing Koreans practice Japanese martial arts, primarily karate, judo, and kendo. In many cases, they traveled to Japan and even China to learn martial arts. After World War II and Korea's liberation in 1945, martial arts began returning home and opening schools, called dojangs in Korean. From 1944 until the mid-1950s, 9 kwans emerged, the oldest being Cheongdo Kwan, founded by Lee Won-Kook, and Sungmu Kwan by Roh Byung-jik, and Mudo Kwan, also known as Sobakdo or Tangsudo, created by Han Ki. And then we have Changmu Kwan, founded by Young Byung-in. Chun Sang-sup founded the Youngmu Kwan. After his disappearance in the Korean War, it was renamed Jido Kwan under Ian Sang-sup. Hanmu Kwan was founded by Lee Kyo-young and Cho Hung-jik. This is one of the later Kwans that joined the unification that we'll be talking about in a minute. Then we have the Odo Kwan that was founded by Hong Hee Choi and Nam Tae-hee. Kang Duk Kwan was founded by Park Chul-hee and Hong Jong-pyo, both students of Young Byung-in. And number 9, the Jeongdo Kwan, founded by Lee Young-woo. This art is similar to Cheongduk Kwan, considered more of a branch than a separate system. In 1954, President Syngman-rhee of South Korea watches a demonstration of what he believed to be Taekyon. He then orders all his soldiers to train under General Choi Hong-hee. On April 11th, 1955, all the Kwan leaders get together to create a new art that will eventually become known as Taekwondo, though there were originally several names to choose from, including Tangsudo, Kongsudo, Taekyon, but they actually landed on Tae-sudo. Over the next couple of years, General Che began promoting the name Taekwondo, and after a while it began to catch on. The Korean government felt there should be a singular national martial art. So in 1959, the Korean Taekwondo Association, or KTA, was established to unify the Kwans. In 1966, the International Taekwondo Federation, or ITF, was founded by General Hong Hee-chae. Later, in 1973, the World Taekwondo Federation, or WTF, now simply known as World Taekwondo, was founded. Both organizations had a different take on the way Taekwondo should be promoted. The ITF spread rapidly, but with a more traditional approach, focusing on forms otherwise known as Toll. The WTF had forms as well, but they were called Pumse. Their approach was a little more modern. Eun Kim and the founders of the WTF felt that Taekwondo would be better off as a sport and would spread more rapidly. Before we go any further, let's go back and talk about how the WTF was actually created. So on May 28th, 1973, there was a meeting held at the Kukkiwon, from which 35 participants from around the world had separated from the International Taekwondo Federation, mainly because of political reasons. Eun Kim was elected as the first president. Over the next couple decades, the WTF became affiliated with multiple sports federations, before finally being recognized by the IOC, or International Olympic Committee, in 1980. In the 1988 Olympic Games in Tokyo, Taekwondo became a demonstration sport, and then again in 1992. In the year 2000, Taekwondo is an officially recognized Olympic sport. Now let's go back and talk about the history of the ITF. In 1972, General Che left South Korea after conflicts with the South Korean government, then under Park Chung-hee. He moved the ITF headquarters to Toronto, Canada. In the early 1980s, General Che visited North Korea multiple times, where he introduced Taekwondo, a very controversial move due to political tensions. This led to ITF's association with North Korea, which alienated it even further from South Korea. He passed away in 2002 at the age of 83 in Pyongyang, North Korea. Though several people were involved in the making of the art, I think it's fair to say that without General Che, there would be no Taekwondo. These are references and recommended reading for anyone who wants to learn more about the art and the history of Taekwondo.